Well, we can finally rename it. 2016, the year of animations. So Sing is a new animated film brought to us by the creators of the Despicable Me films and Secret Life of Pets. And in Sing, we follow a koala voiced by Matthew McConaughey whose theater is on the verge of closing. And he comes up with an idea to host a singing competition to bring together a bunch of animals so his place can get more publicity so the theater won't close down. Now, while this film may not be great, it does certainly have some good stuff in it, like the animation. This film's animation is not as good as Disney or even Pixar, but the animation they've got for Sing is pretty solid. It's gorgeous. What's also gorgeous is the soundtrack. The way I can describe it is they took popular and very common songs that we hear almost constantly, and they added a bit of a more theatrical flair to it. And I gotta admit, the music did have me tapping my foot for most of the movie. And the concert at the end was just a spectacle to behold. And the number one reason why this music works so well is because of the vocal talent behind it. Matthew McConaughey is here, sure, but alongside him, you have Seth MacFarlane, Terry Edgerton, Reese Witherspoon, and Scarlett Johansson all bringing their A-game. But having that many major characters is where my problem lies. The story just seems so jumbled and unfocused because you're following not only the koala, but a pig, a gorilla, an elephant, a mouse, and a porcupine. And instead of following, say, 2 or 3 characters, it seems the writers thought every major character needs to have a beginning, middle, end, and story arc. And because of that, it just ate away at screen time and also bogged the pacing down to such a degree. There were some parts I was bored, some parts I was yawning, and it's because the writers chose to focus on story arcs like Seth MacFarlane's. Let me say, this movie was made for kids. I don't believe Seth MacFarlane's story arc in this movie is written for kids. Because everything that goes on in it is going to go right over every little kid's head. I feel if you took this story arc out, it would allow the movie to focus up a little bit more. But I will give props where props are due. The story arcs from Matthew McConaughey, Taron Edgerton, and Scarlett Johansson, in my opinion, were the most important because they taught the messages that kids and adults alike need to hear. Look, I may be coming off a little negative here, but I realize this movie isn't made for me. It's made for kids. It's got all the messages that kids need to hear. It's got a great soundtrack that kids will love. But as a full-grown adult watching this movie, I noticed a lot of problems, and I have seen better movies and better animated movies this year. Zootopia, Moana, Kubo and the Two Strings, all much better than this movie. So unless you've got kids, I'd say just skip this movie altogether. But as always, it's not what I say, but what you say that matters. So have you already seen Sing? And what did you think of it? And more importantly, what is your favorite animated film of 2016? Leave a comment down below telling me your thoughts. I'd love to know. And if you like what I had to say and you want to see more, click right there and subscribe and become part of the fray of nerds who love cinema. You all have a fantastic day.